hello. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned in to the LoveFest podcast on Earth, the necessary, unnecessary podcast. So, again, hello. Welcome to the Necessary Unnecessary podcast. I'm your host, Lip Swag, put the money in the bag, and we're here with three very necessary guests that have a very special event coming up very, very soon. We got Blake. We got Passion It.
Hey, Passionate.
Passionate. And we got Latifa. And it's up. So we finna talk about this good here LoveFest ATL. Please tell us all about the LoveFest ATL.
Ooh, okay. So it's a 3-day weekend festival celebrating love in all its form. When you think about it, you have to be loving yourself and self-love. You have to be loving yourself in wellness. And that's all that it's about. And that's what we're doing. So we got a lot of events planned. 9 events happening throughout this 3-day weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And a finale on Sunday, which is an adult prom. I know a lot of people might have missed their adult prom. And we got Tyler Leppy hosting and Rico Barrino performing. And he's doing a 90s live sing-along, rocking it, like really going live. So
yeah, do you have to be in love to come to the LoveFest and participate in all the love events?
Yes and no. So you have to be in love because you have to understand what love is about. And that's what this event is all about, is love. Now, we don't have to aim it towards a person or a thing. It's more about self-love, and we're all just celebrating love since it's Valentine's Day weekend.
That's what I'm saying, because what if I don't got a date?
You got some homeboys.
It's
I don't go to no Valentine's event with no
No, it's not
homeboys.
around. It's a prom. Did you go to prom?
I definitely ain't going to no prom with
Did
no
you?
boy.
Really? So when we were younger, it was cool to go with your girls and a group of girls, and they had a group of guys, and we all would click up and meet each other. So we didn't technically have a date. It was just groups. So that's what I love about the whole prom thing, because I didn't go to my senior prom. I went to my junior prom, which wasn't my prom. It was a guy, he was a senior, I was a junior. So for me, I'm doing all that. I got my 6 dresses. I got about 6 dresses. I'm trying to figure out which dress I should wear. And so I have a date now. And it's crazy because some people went to prom with people they don't even rock with like that anymore.
Just
now,
to have a date.
Or they probably was in love then, but 10, 20 years later, they're married and they would like to experience prom with their husbands or their significant others. So that's what I love about it. And that's why I'm just proud to be a part of the team.
yeah, and you gotta think about it too. Like for Valentine's weekend, it's something different. Like, aren't we tired of doing the same thing? Go out to eat, dinner,
massage.
Like, yeah, let's do something different. Let's try something different. And so we got things for singles and we got things for couples.
Okay.
You know, so we and it's like a '90s vibe because back in the day, love was different in the '90s.
Well, the music was the push. R&B music back then is nothing like what it is now, and it'll never be the same. So when you think about the 90s, the 80s and 90s, it was all about love, man.
Yeah.
Come on, think about it.
Yeah.
I think. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying it was all about love.
I think you got my man's on the Saturday event, Jace for Real. He was just on the show a couple weeks ago.
He's performing at our Saturday night Lovers Edition.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, he is doing his new singles that he got, and of course he's gonna do the old stuff. Candy coated raindrop.
And then we got him with Takara. Come on, in the 90s, Takara.
Yeah.
She's still that girl.
Yeah.
But in the 90s, Takara ran the 90s.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was supermodel.
And she's a whole vibe. And who doesn't love a 90s party?
Right. So I'll get to wear my baggy pants, my Tanais.
This actually can go.
Oh.
It's ready.
Oh.
It's giving 90s.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about, man. I think the 90s era has a timeless piece to it. And we crave it. because we grew up in that era. At some point, the 90s is a decade, right? At some point, you got to experience that. These new generation kids, they don't know what they missed. So we got to do events like this just to keep it alive and bring that culture back. Hopefully, they say history repeats itself, but I can't wait for that to come back. And it will. And I think love too. I think people are in a lot of situationship-based situations, and I think that, you know, like I say this all the time. Let me know if I'm getting a little too
No, let's
deep,
get into
but,
it. This is the necessary.
I'm very
thing. You can do
transparent.
it
But,
at your life.
but I remember when you had sex, it was because you liked somebody. When a guy had sex, they told their boys, they were like, you got her, she really liked you. And then nowadays, people are just so loose with their bodies, and you know, love just mattered so much and made so much sense back then. So that's another reason why I love this weekend. I just think for you to have an idea and bring it to fruition and execute is amazing. You have this beautiful black woman here. She does real estate, smashing it, killing it, investing herself, her time, her energy, her money. She calls me, texts me a lot, and I'm like, this girl is passionate and connected to this. You know, so it just makes me excited to not even just be a part of the team, but just be a part of the experience in the event. So
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
you're so cute.
So Blake banged on me in the parking lot. He said, "Where you from? Cuz I'm ATL for real."
For real.
Tell me where you ladies are from.
So I'm from Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
I argue with this with my male friend because I came here when I was 6. So he's like, "You not from Louisiana?" But I am Creole. I'm a Creole lady, and everything I do is Louisiana.
Cause you were kind of born there but raised here.
I was straight up born there,
But you were
raised
bouncing
here.
back and forth.
But when I tell y'all the culture is there, I go back home a lot, and my family is so Louisiana. So when people get around, they be like, "Oh yeah, she." And then I can turn my accent on if I want to.
I was just thinking
I
about
can turn the
that.
accent on if I want to for y'all to believe me. If
I need
that's what
I need to hear it, Passion. I need to. I'm sorry.
You know, around my family it kicks in, but yeah. So
That's like I'm from Carolina.
I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm repping PA up north, baby.
Black and yellow.
Yes. Originally Jersey, then moved to Pennsylvania, so I've been there, and now I'm here in Georgia. Originally from Allentown, so those who don't know, it's close to Philly. So let's shout out to Allentown, Pennsylvania, and yeah, I'm here in Georgia doing what I do. Yeah, you know.
All right. So, is there anything else that y'all want to say about the event?
absolutely, we
Yeah.
have 9 events.
Like, which one
It's
you
better
want
you
to
want to
talk
ask
about?
us questions to bust it and break it down.
Well, I already asked about the Saturday event.
Let's talk about Friday.
Let's
Okay,
let's do the
Friday.
timeline.
Yeah,
let's do
let's-
Friday.
yeah,
we'll
let's
we'll
do
make it
break
quick.
it down.
Yeah. Okay. I said Friday.
Okay.
Friday is the kickoff event. So Friday we have what we call Cupids and Connections, which is the singles mixer. We got an awesome lineup that you guys don't want to miss. So we got Nikki from M3 Atlanta Matchmaker, who's doing her thing, matching people on site. We also have Rhonda Grimes, who's doing a connection experiment game with everybody. So that's going to be really fun. It's something different. It's not the same speed dating type idea. So we're doing different things.
You
to
using
really
AI?
Using ChatGPT.
AI thing. Let me put your profile in here. We're gonna put everybody's profile in
let me
ChatGPT and match them up.
Look, let me tell you something. That's where everyone's on those dating apps right now.
Yeah.
Like Hinge, Bumble.
I had a bad experience.
You had a bad experience. What happened?
On the Plenty of Fish.
Oh, you on Plenty of Fish?
This was back.
Oh.
But are you on any dating apps now?
No.
I'm done with that.
You got somebody right now?
No.
So you need to come so you can, you know.
Definitely Saturday. You need to come out.
We
It's
need
Friday.
you to
Sorry,
host.
Friday.
No,
Look,
Friday.
we gonna put him on there.
Friday.
Yeah.
Let me do that.
Then the girlfriend like, I want to date the host. He got a flyer. They gonna-
What I can say is that
I'm not looking.
the guy on
He's
the
not
flyer.
looking.
Yeah.
He said
Why
he's
you
not
not
looking.
looking?
I just lost on.
Why?
Oh, here we go. Now y'all gonna interview me on my show.
That's
Because we
you
need to
say
know
you're not
why.
looking.
Why
I
you
mean,
not looking?
That's an interesting question. Though.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Well,
I don't think I ever have really looked. I've never been to, hey, baby, what's your sign type thing. You know what I mean? I meet people where
What's
I
your
go
sign?
and you know, can I buy you a drink? You come here often? Like, I've never been that type like this. I just move and groove and stay focused on what I'm doing, and I run into people that's on the path that
As
I'm
you should.
on. You know what I mean? So I got a lot of stuff ahead of me and a lot of stuff that I need to be focused on right now. And a lot of times it's more of a distraction, definitely based on the type of women that I encounter. It becomes more counterproductive than helpmate.
I got you. Sounds like you're in the wrong rooms.
Well, I'm everywhere I'm supposed to be.
No, not
Yeah,
if you.
so-
And it's all about quality, not quantity.
Yeah, LoveFest.
Yeah. Because you know why I say that? Because the best time to meet somebody is right where you're trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you're successful and you got it all figured out and everything's great, you never know if that person genuinely is fucking with you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool to see me at my best, but how are you when I'm at my worst?
Oh, don't let me make it first, because I'm gonna be looking even less.
I'm just saying.
Hold on.
Well, I think that what we need to understand is we're all manifestors. Some more powerful because some understand their power. And I think that we have to understand the mouth is the most powerful muscle, so that tongue is something else.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're saying, I'm not looking, you're blocking the woman that's for you that can probably enhance your plans and your goals 2 to 3 times quicker.
Mhm.
Because one thing about a man that has the right woman or a woman that has the right man, it makes the journey so much easier just to get that support. And I understand what you're saying because I have a lot of homies and they say the same thing, and I'm like, well, where y'all at? Pasha, they at all the hookah places in the
No, that ain't even what I be there because I be working there,
Yeah.
but like I said, I'm working. I'm not out seeking. Oh, yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
and then-
the best places to meet somebody is,
When you're in your
At the
field.
gym.
Yeah.
Mhm.
you know,
I don't be working. No.
well, maybe you need to go ahead, sign up for the gym. But you really have to think about quality. Where do quality people work out? It ain't gonna be Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is $9.99.
At the crunch, it's a crunch.
No,
time,
because not trying to be like that, y'all. I have a Planet Fitness membership, but you have to say, I want to be where the quality people are.
Yeah.
Because if you're in a room with successful people, now the real love can kick in because they have completed that part, that character trait or whatever. A woman that's successful ain't gonna look at you and want you to pay her bills or do this or do that. She's looking for real love, right? I mean, Yeah.
I'm looking for someone that's going to.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
I see. It's so interesting because I, encounter a lot of people and what I be doing, and I see that it's just not matching. It feel like good women be finding the bad guys and good men be finding the bad women, and then they get so drained from all the rigmarole that by the time they do find someone that can be equally yoked with them or compliment them, it's like their mindset is already tainted by all of these past experiences, because that's where I'm at, and that's why I said I'm not looking, because I don't even feel like I'm at a position or at a percentage enough to invest 100%
Right.
into somebody. I need to get whole within myself
Yeah.
before I could even
So you're
think
going through a
about it.
healing journey right
Yeah.
now.
So don't say you're not looking.
Yeah.
Just say I'm open to what God has for me. Because that I'm not looking automatically tells the universe, don't throw somebody that's qualified and worth me my way. You see what I'm saying? So maybe instead of, you don't have to say you're not looking. Again, maybe you should say I'm open
Mhm.
and I'm accepted to what God has for me when it's the right time.
Right.
Because one thing about God, He looks out for both. He looks out for both his kids, his daughter, his son. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna make sure that you're ready
Who said what?
for her and vice versa.
Just reading the comments.
Yeah,
That
so-
need to be a part.
But yeah, we gotta match him up.
We do, and that's what I'm saying. We have a matchmaker that's going to be there on Friday. So just and
It just
then-
sounds exhausting.
No,
But,
you gotta be
but it's going to be real fun.
But
And that's the whole
if
thing.
I told you it's 1 out of 1,000 people that is your match.
Mhm.
So not saying y'all go on 1,000 dates. My whole point is create a filtering system.
Mhm.
what are the things you like? Compare and contrast, you know, and just see, have conversation. Okay, this person is worth me, you know, taking out to dinner. Let's see, you know. I don't think people communicate, and that's why I do like the 90s. The 90s was more about courting and fitting and
Yes.
seeing who worked together and who meshed. You
Right.
know?
I mean, you kind of had no choice at that time, right? We didn't have
Yeah.
cell phones. We didn't have all those
That's
different
true.
things. So you had to be involved.
Yeah.
in
Or
something.
have a
Connected.
pocket full of
Yeah.
quarters.
No, you have to be connected.
You know?
Nowadays, you gotta have a pocket full of quarters.
No, case somebody
No,
change, you gotta
Oh.
get
Cell
on the
phone.
payphone.
Yeah, on
and
your cell phone, yeah.
Right.
Well, the connection was, I think,
Deeper.
was a lot genuine back then, and you know, just think about when we was on, we on cell phones now. You know, you had home phones, or you had, you know, your personal message recording deck that we would put R&B music on tracks. We would sit there and take all the time in the world to make sure that we hit the right part of the song at the right time,
That's
so that way when you
Trying
know,
to sound like a
you know what I mean?
receptionist or something.
and make it work for
reached
yourself.
Lola Falanda.
I just think that, you know, creatively as human beings, we were more creative in terms of how we approach each other.
And I say that because I miss back home, and I've been preaching that since I've been out here. Like,
Where you from?
when I'm from San Francisco,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
and so the Bay Area, it was much different from me growing up. When I got to Atlanta, dating was a institution. It was a business. It was serious. It had like all of these requirements that I was just not used to. You know what I mean? So we met when I grew up. I like you, you like me. We
Yeah,
gonna
okay.
hang out. And we gonna do whatever.
That's when I
we
grew
gonna-
up, too.
You know what I mean?
And that's what I want for us to have back. That's what this whole festival
That's
is
what
about.
LoveFest
Is
is
to do just that,
Yeah.
where we can meet in a way where it doesn't feel like
Authentic
it's an institution.
connections.
Yeah.
Cause the few times I went on dates out here, and I just felt empty after, and I'm like, I could have bought some.
Dang.
I could have bought some Air Maxes with that money.
Well, we'll
Definitely.
we definitely gonna jump back in. You were talking about Friday.
Yeah.
We got 9
You
minutes.
took us
to talk
on that
about-
detour.
Yeah,
fast.
curious.
So who else? We got Brett.
Mm-hmm.
Brett and Sean's gonna be there too. He's doing a
from
lot.
from Oprah's Ready to Love.
Mm-hmm.
Oprah
Yes.
owns Ready to Love.
Yes. And so he's doing a
back
lot.
single.
Okay.
And
back
Ready to
single?
Mingle. Oh shit! I didn't know. I thought it was.
I mean, I don't know.
She
We don't know if he gonna
advertising for-
confirm.
She just gonna put everybody out
Bring
there.
up confirm. He hosting a singles event, and he's doing a lock and key.
Yeah, he's
Tell
doing
me
a
about
lock and key. So this is a cool, something different that we're doing. So we're gonna have the girls are gonna have locks, and the guys are gonna have keys,
Mhm.
and then they just have to go around trying to find if their key matches the lock.
Got a chastity belt.
Exactly. And you know, if it works, it's cool. But if not, it gives a way to mix and mingle and not feel, you know, uncomfortable with it. You know.
Or
What if
awkward,
you know how to
'cause-
yeah.
pick locks? I know how to pick.
Well, see, and a lot of
But if
times.
you like her, you can pick her lock.
Well, now let me ask you this, as a woman, and I'll ask you guys. So, when I go out, guys there, they don't approach, they don't make conversation or nothing. And I think that for me, you know, of course I'm an alpha female because I'm an entrepreneur. I feel like I still have that feminine energy, and I have that submissiveness about me that I can't wait to just be and sit
I want
in.
him to approach.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm not initiating nothing.
Oh, me either.
And I see guys look and I be like, and I might even give a smile, like, boy, if you don't come up here.
Yeah, give
But
me
they
the
don't.
eye. Yeah.
Guys don't buy drinks no more. They don't come up to you, how you doing, or nothing. That's for me.
That was all in the 90s that they was doing.
Yeah.
So that's what.
When you say that when now the entire
How are you,
'Cause I'm
Blake?
basi-
When you still, are you married, Blake?
I'm going through a divorce right now,
Okay.
so
But are you dating? Well, you
well, I'm
always
starting.
got
Okay.
Okay.
Kind of,
You think
trying
Your,
to get
your
out.
character.
Yeah.
What would you do if you see a woman you were interested in?
Oh,
Yeah.
I approach.
But he's from that era. He's
I
from
don't
that
play the
era,
games. If
you
I
know?
like, I go for
I
it.
have to be around you a certain amount of time because in Atlanta you become desensitized.
We're not in
I
Atlanta.
see-
We in Jamaica right now. So what you doing?
And even in Jamaica, you gonna see 1,000
But
attractive women. So I never like approach women based just solely on attraction.
So you don't feel energy? Like I feel chemistry, but I'm an empath.
If
So
we have
I'm-
that kind of
Yeah.
energy and chemistry, then we'll start talking, and then
Okay,
it will
so
happen
you
like that.
approach.
But it ain't like I just walk up to you and be like,
Right.
"Oh, I want to get at you," like you know what I
Right.
mean. I don't know nothing about you, and Ronnie and Bill and Bill told me don't never trust a big butt and a smile.
I just feel like you're gonna miss out. And I think
I just feel like getting all in your business.
you
'Cause
can get in
getting
my
all-
business.
what is your Facebook status?
I'm dating.
Okay.
I am dating.
You
I
may
haven't
have
done- Huh?
multiple people.
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
This week, there's one guy he's on my ass. He's very consistent.
Mm-hmm.
See, I think people gotta understand that
Consistency is
you
key.
can't make a decision with just one thing. For example, if I'm trying to purchase the best water that's best for me and my body and my health, and you just have the Dasani, how do I know that's the best water for me, my body, and my health? I need options. Give me options. So if I have the alkaline water, I have all this.
Don't do that.
Now,
Don't do that.
the different bottles of water,
You
I
do
can
have to have
find the
options.
benefits
Yeah.
and see which one works well with me and my body and my health. So once I realize that, I'm gonna go with the alkaline water because it's more beneficial for me, my life, my body, and my health. You have to date. Guys, you have to date.
Yeah.
Because what do you compare it to? So how do I know you're a great man if you're the only man I'm dating?
And I think that's
What
where
do
a
I
lot of
compare?
girls fail at. See, the guys know how to do it very easy. Females have
Right,
they do.
that's true.
Do what, man?
Y'all
Date
know how to
multiple
date.
women.
Y'all know how to
Yeah.
date.
I don't.
Now, guys, we're not saying sleep with everybody.
Yeah.
You know, we're saying just, go out and see and stop doing dinner dates, guys.
Mhm.
Do different type of
Activities, do putt, something else, so that we can kind of get a feel of the person.
and see how they are. If they're competitive,
Yeah.
if they're artsy, if they're creative. If,
But going back to what you were saying, how the guys don't reach out to you or
Yeah.
say something to you is so true.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it's important to have some type of activity where
Right.
you don't feel like, oh
Right.
man, I don't want to talk. Well, let me go up to and see my
Right.
keywords.
I
You know
love
what
that.
mean?
I love that exercise.
Yeah. So it's different. You
Well,
know.
to speak for men, I think in most cases, it only takes a few times for a man to be rejected before that actually sets a different mindset. So there's a lot of times where even, when I was in my dating stage before, the marriage, there's, Peter Paul said, try them all. You have to have that mindset as a man, because if you don't try the different women, you will never get the opportunity. Like you said, you guys are always out, and guys want to approach. Now, both of you, women are beautiful, so I can understand that most dudes, are admiring from a distance, but that sets a man back so far, not having the opportunity to say, hey, this is what I want. Let me at least see if she's interested. Because I'm into those who are into me, but at the same time, if I see what I like, I don't think that there's a problem to go after. But this new generation is just not that, they're not keen on it. They're not thinking.
Well, they struggle with social skills. And for
I
me,
agree.
it's like, how do you know it's a no when you don't ask? You gotta ask questions. You gotta put yourself out there. And that's any and everything. That's opportunities. So for me, I feel like, and not to even disrespect anybody, I say this respectfully, I'm very confident. I don't want somebody that's not confident.
Absolutely.
I love a confident man. I don't like no player ass man, but I like my man to be confident and know and walk in there and know he gonna get me. Knowing I'm gonna get her. That's my woman because I want her.
And he
Now-
puts forth the effort and he goes for it.
There you go.
I'm gonna
That
tell
makes
you
sense.
what kind of stopped me from approaching people was like completion percentage.
What was that?
Completion percentage.
Just the
Okay.
rejection side, I think.
Yeah.
Goes back to that.
So-
the numbers don't work. The more times you get rejected, the more
But
times you say, I'm
that's
done.
not by me. My completion percentage was way too high when I was younger. I was scared to talk to anybody because I'd be in a relationship in the morning. I don't even know you, love me. But it was guys who would talk to 200 girls, and out of them 200 girls, they would get 2. I'm literally scared to talk to somebody because I don't want to be swept into a relationship and I'm just trying to get to know you type stuff. So I'll be like, officers, don't shine the light in my face, officer. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. But I think that it's, I hear him, the initial rejection will set him in back, but also the rejection of once we're involved and I get to know you, I think that rejection is what make me not even want to go through the whole process of getting to know you, this, that, and the third, and it might not work out this time. You
Well,
know?
see, that's the thing. Everything is process. It starts here and it ends here. And the ultimate goal to be in a relationship is to be married.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have to go through that. And
Dating leads to
and-
marriage.
But and
That's it.
sometimes
But you have
God
to
be
be
protecting us.
Yeah.
And people got to stop thinking a loss is a loss. Them losses be low-key wins.
Yeah.
And you be dodging bullets. So I want to see, again, how you are, especially when I'm not at my best.
Mhm.
Because you passed that already with me.
Mhm.
But for me, I think people don't want to take their time and learn people, learn the good and the bad. Now the bad is still can be good because I like flaws.
I mean, being
You know?
friends.
Mhm.
Yeah, starting out there.
Yeah, and just
Research.
learning each other and be like, that's okay. And I think society make us think the world we live in, everything is hot, quick, and fast.
Right
Yep.
now.
Oh,
These
yeah.
people get married fast and they getting divorced even faster, baby. And if you want to take your time because that's the type of person you are and you're intentional,
Yeah.
listen, so be it. I know people that's been dating for, it don't take no 2-3 years to know if you want to marry somebody.
Right.
I always tell everybody, wait a season. See how somebody is every season. See how they are in the summer, winter, spring, and fall.
But you're not gonna get that in the first year.
But you're not. But the
Not
first
the
year,
first year.
the first year of dating.
That's
that
what I'm saying.
first
You won't
year.
get the season in the first because they're still in that. Most men still got this nostalgia of that. I'm going to try to be the perfect man for you at that moment.
Not for no year. The,
You
the,
will
the,
try.
the,
You
the
need to
average
see
person, y'all know why they have 90-day probational period at jobs? Because humanly,
You'll see.
the average person cannot pretend for longer than 90 days.
Mhm.
So it's really 30 to 90 days. So whenever they say probational period, they're trying to see. And if you're consistent those whole 90 days, that's saying, okay, this is their character.
This is who
Not
they
saying
are.
that they're perfect. They
Yeah.
might still fuck up, but at least I know this person came to time every day for 90 days.
Okay.
She gonna be on time. Now she might call out sick, average, more than average. But you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I tell everybody, wait it out before you decide, I want to move in with this person. Because you got people moving in with people,
Shaq.
they don't even
Well,
want
they
to
doing
marry.
it now because it's finances. Yeah.
Time is all.
It's
Now they
everything's a
doing it 'cause
situation.
they need the money.
Everything's a situation.
Yeah. It's
But
a big situation.
Tell them about the meters too. All
Yeah.
this is one night, guys. This
Yeah.
is Friday.
We ain't
Yeah,
got
we-
on Friday yet, cause
Yeah, we-
cause Passion wanna pick on me. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I specialize in love and relationships.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How so?
So I used to do interviews for Upscale,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of the on-carpet stuff I did was with couples,
Mhm.
and they loved the questions that I asked. And I just try to dissect why people think certain ways, and I realize everything is just mindset and fear.
Mm-hmm.
And because we have
What about exhaustion?
well, that comes from the mindset and the fear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the exhaustion is just the mind won't shut off, and but if you meet the right person
You won't feel
that
it.
just touches you, they ain't gotta touch you.
No.
They will remove that. They will remove that. They will remove that anxiety. Have you guys ever been around somebody and felt so safe? Even like this conversation is safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're just talking.
Yeah.
We're just
Vibing.
when you
Yeah.
meet the right woman, you're not gonna have all those fears and stuff.
That's
And
true.
what y'all
You won't
gotta
be- you
stop
won't be
doing?
exhausted.
Stop bringing
Yeah.
your old baggage into your new baggage, please.
Mm.
Yeah.
Leave that shit where it's at. The past is the past. Don't look back. Detach. A lot of y'all still be in contact and communication with your exes
Oh.
and don't understand why you can't move forward with somebody new and have a successful relationship.
Because
Cut
it's
'em
safe.
It's not gonna work.
But that's why they're doing it. It's because it's safe.
It's
not
not
even
even
toxic.
safe.
because
It's
they
the
know,
risk.
because they know it. So
It's
some
safe,
people
but it's
some people
toxic.
rather deal with the evil they know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So because
No,
it's
we
safe,
ain't
it's
doing
a comfort. People are in fear of something new, and when it's something new, people aren't ready. They fall back. from it.
But that's where you got the person with the lower mindset. Because successful people ain't scared of shit.
Yeah.
They invest, they
Yeah.
take chances,
They
they
take chances.
believe what you say until you
See
prove
what
them
you
wrong.
do. You're right.
Listen, a lot of my clients are rich.
Mhm.
Rich. And when I listen to them, they're not scared of shit. Everything that they do, they base it off of, I may lose this, and I'm fine with it. If they feel like I may lose this, and I won't be fine with that, they will not move forward.
Yeah.
But in my business mindset, because I'll be shaking the bank and moving the group and trying to make a transaction, making it happen, you feel me? I think that the investment is,
Feel me?
Bay Area.
the investment is not worth the risk, you feel me? And I've invested, it's like investing in the same stock all the time and you keep losing. You know what I mean? At some point, I'm finna go to Bitcoin or something. You know what I
There
mean?
you go.
Like,
You find where
But
you
you're
belong.
making that switch based off of the experience that you've already had.
At least you're smart enough to say, you know
Yeah.
what? I don't like this. This is
Yeah.
the third time I gave it a chance.
Mhm.
I'm not feeling this. I'm gonna go elsewhere.
Mhm.
And that's what it's about. Learning from your mistakes.
And for me, it was, I need to get myself,
Yeah.
you know, I need to invest all of that
There
I'm
you
trying
go.
to invest in all these other people into
But
myself.
if you don't, listen, that's the best thing you could do and say. Because a man that love himself gonna love me how I need to be loved. If you know how to love yourself, you know who you are, and you hold yourself all right, you're not gonna let people play with you.
Okay.
That's true.
You're not gonna let nobody try you. You just have a certain standard for yourself. I want a man like that.
Yeah.
Because if he's like that with himself, he gonna be like that with me and his kids.
Yeah, I'm a tyrant about that type of stuff because I feel like, oh, you girls are, oh, you spoiled. I'm like, I've been spoiling myself since
There you
I was
go.
12.
Wrong woman.
So, you know,
Wrong
so
woman.
if I'm feeling anything less than spoiled, then yes. And you know, I will spoil you in return. You should be spoiled as well. Let's spoil each other.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we spoil each other at this grown ass age if you ain't, you know how jocking was seen as less than back then. If you ain't jocking who you
Yeah.
with, then
Yeah.
you with the wrong person.
Well, and also, honestly, for me, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
I went on a date. It wasn't even a date by myself. I love house. I was driving. I said, dang, I don't want this. I don't want that. I said, you know what? I want a steak and some spaghetti from house.
Mhm.
So I went. A guy that dating called me and was like, oh, well, who you with?
Mhm.
What you mean? If I was with somebody, I would never answer the phone.
Mhm.
Even if it's a girl or a guy, that's rude. Like, we're here. And he said, wow, you really like fine dining. Nigga, you better know who the fuck you talking to.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a foodie.
Oh yeah.
I do this shit on
Yeah.
regular.
Let
But I don't
me
need
know
nobody
that.
to take me out to eat.
Mhm.
It's what I can't do for myself is what I need.
Mhm.
And it's support. It's somebody encouraging me, somebody loving on me correctly, filling that void of loneliness. You know, just like a best friend.
Yeah.
I want a best friend in the male that I
Yeah.
can do grown up things with.
Yeah.
Okay, and build with.
Someone
So-
that you can confide in,
Yeah.
that understands you when you're venting, knows when you need to have that real talk. Like, you want that person.
Yeah.
That's who you can call your person. And I think that's hard right now because everyone is so podcasty. That's what I call them.
Mhm.
I say, I'm like, oh my God, here we go with another, because they're always trying to learn from a podcast or from someone else instead of just doing what feels right to them. What's in their heart.
That's true.
That's why we here at the Necessary Entertainment.
Because it's necessary but unnecessary.
No, we
I
have a
think-
conversational podcast, and you
Yeah.
like, oh, what you know, we just gonna sit down,
Yeah.
and we gonna talk. You
Yeah,
know what I
open
mean? It's not like I'm
conversation.
Yeah.
trying to bait you into this and trying to do this, and like. let's
I
sit
think
down
we
and-
live in a world where there's more followers
Yeah.
than managers and leaders.
And people say, why you don't ask more of these type of questions? I said,
I let
if
it
somebody
go.
want to talk about that,
There you go.
then they can talk
They'll
about
talk
that.
about it.
I'm not going to stop them from talking about that, but I'm not finna bait you into trying to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Say something that will make like,
Yeah, you're not trying to go viral for all the wrong.
no,
Yeah.
not at all.
And I like
You know
that.
what
That's
I mean?
important because you respect every guest that you invite.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that says a lot about who you are and, you know, as an interviewer, because people don't want to feel attacked.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, there's also ways to ask questions
Mhm.
where it's not offensive.
Mhm.
But I always ask people, you know, what do you feel confident in talking about? What you don't, what's off limits, and that, because you'll be surprised what people are going through.
Yeah.
Latif,
Yes.
you started all this LoveFest mess. What you go? What is your? We ain't even made it to Saturday yet, y'all. I'm just pointing
yeah,
that out.
we haven't even finished
We ain't even got
Friday.
off
We haven't even
Friday.
finished Friday.
I blame
Yeah,
you.
it's coming to an end.
So Friday we got Rod and his wife Jasmine Meager, and they are hosting the social affair. So it's an elevated social affair that's happening for couples in the evening time. And they're going to like rock that out. We got DJ Sturgis also going to be.
And it's not just for couples. You can bring your girls, you can bring your guys, you can bring your singles. We just got them hosting it because the goal is to show examples of what true love is and how companionship is simple and easy and unified.
And that's why we're honoring people. Like it's a whole thing. I think that people don't understand that Black love is real. They swear that the television and everybody keeps talking about the divorce rates. Why are you doing that?
I'm thinking.
Because you're thinking.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, what do you think?
Yeah,
I think, where's that though?
But let me say this.
See?
LoveFest it didn't just come out of nowhere. It was something that we worked on years ago when we was doing couples retreat. But it came to a point where taking the couples out into the Blue Ridge Mountains and providing chefs, entertainment.
They had the cabins with the hot tubs?
Yeah, we had. We made sure.
I remember couples retreat.
So the goal was to make sure that couples had a place to retreat to that allowed them to get into each other again, to reinvent themselves. And
that's neat.
Yeah. So, but over the years, it started to trickle down in terms of the amount of couples that would come out to these events, and we were trying to figure out what was happening.
What sneaky links?
Things
They needed more retreats.
Things have started to happen.
Sneaky links.
So it was like, oh, okay, but then we got busy and I was in terms of working, doing other shows, other productions, and then it was like, man, wow, 2.5 years ago, it was like, where's the love? I remember her having that conversation. She was like, where's the love? And it was like, what do you mean? She was like, Atlanta got all these festivals. They got all this stuff. We got One Music Fest. We got Bud Fest. Everything you could think of.
Caribbean Fest.
Yes. And she was like, but nobody
goes in Tequila Fest.
Yeah, tacos and tequila.
Nobody's talking about that.
The Brooklyn Fest. The
But
Dogwood It'd be all type.
No love.
No love.
And Atlanta is a very loving place when Soul Atlanta before the
90s.
I remember the conversation we had when you said how you ended up here in Georgia.
You
said that I came down here, and all I saw was black folks. It blew your mind.
It did.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is where I need to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Parties in the middle of the streets and nobody getting shot up.
Nobody got shot up.
Much
We
love
could
for
not gather without, every party I went to in the back literally ended in, if not a broad gunfire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just expected at the end of the night. It was just, the little crew wasn't going to move tonight.
That's sad.
It is.
That's
And I was over it, and I wanted to be places where that wasn't happening at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, can I go have a good time and go home? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
What's going on Saturday, Latifah?
So did we finish Friday? So yeah. Did we get through Friday? So
I don't know.
You guys got through
And I
Friday.
said Jason
The event
on
starts
Saturday.
at 6 p.m. The event starts at 6
Friday.
p.m. and is at Mistora on Piedmont. So
Go on the website, get your tickets, but
LoveFest
talk about all
ATL.
access passes. We got to get into the Saturday.
Yes.
Give it to them.
So then Saturday is a big event, which is Valentine's Day. We have a relationship panel that is going to be phenomenal. It's where romance meets real truth, right? It's called Sacred Love. We got Passionate hosting the event.
Hey, could you picture me being a moderator?
We have
Do I get a approval from you? You think I'll be good?
Yeah, because you got all in my business. Wait, I ain't do nothing.
It's gonna be amazing. So Passionate's hosting it. We got 3 awesome couples. We got Chase and Tori. They're gonna be on the panel. We also have Angela and Jamal, and we also have
Maxine,
Martin
Martin.
Yep. They're on the panel, so they're dynamic, man. Like I did a photo shoot with them, and man, their personalities, how long they've been together, the relationships that they have,
What they've been through.
yeah, man, like it's a testament, and that's what we want to show people, like the testament of true love. And they're gonna have that whole conversation. It's a free event that day. It's at 11 a.m. on Valentine's Day, so come out. You guys can ask
That's
questions, talk to them. They're gonna give comments and give us healthy ideas of a relationship because they've been through it, right? And then after that, we have the poetry versus R&B. That's going to be dope. Like, you want to talk about your poets from Def Comedy?
Yeah, we
back in the '90s again.
We got Tommy Bottoms, ladies and gentlemen. When I say Tommy Bottoms, one of the most dopest poets that I've ran across, and I've been working with this gentleman for probably about half of 20 years.
Yeah.
Red Storm. I mean, he brings a dynamic when it comes to folk that, you know, he mind fucks you. Excuse me, I don't know if I can use that word. The mental thing, you know, okay, but the mental state of, you know, utilizing words and manipulating words to, you know, transcend conversation, to transcend ideas. I think you guys gonna be in for a real, you know, entertaining journey.
Big dogs.
As these guys continue to push what they push out.
Yeah, they're phenomenal. And
They
so
love me some spoke. I'm a poet.
We see you've been rhyming the whole time.
In the beginning.
And both poets are from, you know, they're formerly been on Def Comedy, Def Poet Jam. And they've been on several times, not just, you know, one time. They've been on several times.
yeah, they're regular.
They got bars.
Yeah, and they're gonna go up against artists, R&B artists from back in the '90s. You know what I mean? And see the lyrics going against their words. And so we got Andre Barkley and May, who are indie artists that are like phenomenal doing their thing here in Atlanta. So that's going to be exciting, and that's from 1 to 3. And then after that, we have a Let's Talk About Sex workshop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with Rhonda Grimes. And we're going to talk about the uncomfortable because that's uncomfortable. A lot of people don't want to talk about that. And it's something that needs to be talked about in a single person and in a couple's relationship. You know what I mean? So we're going to have that conversation. Like Ashley was talking about, like back in the day when we were having sex, like we felt like we was in love. Like we thought we were doing something. Now I feel like everyone's just fucking just to be fucking. And
oh, she had to let you know she can get with it too. Period.
There's no real chemistry. You know what I mean? And so it's definitely a different.
Well, and also what I like about sex too is self-pleasure. You know, and it doesn't have,
Like doing
have
it
to
to
always be
yourself?
physical. It doesn't always have to be physical too.
No, it could be a mind.
Yeah.
It could be the way you talk.
Because a lot of people don't even know what gets them off or what they like sexually, you know, and they're scared to say it, you know.
What's your fancy?
Lick that booty hole.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm saying so.
wrong
That's too
show.
far.
Wrong
Too
show.
far.
Everybody picking up no groceries on the
That was so unnecessary.
Yes, that was. What? She just left field. It was out of here.
Well, I think that's just to let you know that the conversation is going to be a real conversation. It's going to be a conversation that's going to be real. I think that's what people want to know.
Blake was swinging with my ass. Y'all saw Blake
I
Blake
was
was
until I heard
They is traumatized me.
But it's a conversation I don't think people really talk about, and it's important, right? It's not to be talking about it in a way where what's the right way to say this? That we're not doing it to talk about offend, yeah, be offensive.
I mean, I definitely think it needs to be a more open conversation because growing up, it was so taboo that I had to find out a lot of information about sex on my own. And it should have been a conversation somewhere with somebody who didn't have a sexual interest, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or misinformation. Cause
I think parents need to be a little
that's
more
what I'm
open with their
saying.
kids.
So,
Like, we know our
you know what I
kids.
mean?
Yeah.
Let's stop making conversations tough or hard.
Yeah.
So they know when they can go out and understand. Because like my son, he's 8, but he a little trick child. He spent all his money. He got $225 in cash for Christmas. I gave it away to every homeless person. He was looking for him.
That's not a trick.
That's good.
That is
That's
They don't need a whole 20. You go and bust it down, give them 5, give them 5, give them 5.
Yeah.
My point in saying that is, he's even worse than women.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I stopped the little boy at Walmart from
At
buying the
8.
lady behind the register or something.
At
like
8,
a week ago.
I gotta have a conversation with my son.
Why would I stop?
Yeah, I mean that was probably his blessing. That was probably his blessing that he
I
wanted
didn't
to
mean to
do.
interrupt you. Go
Well,
ahead.
no,
I'll
I'm
tell
just
my
saying,
story after.
you need to go ahead and tell it now because You need to.
I just told it on the show, but it was a little boy at Walmart. He had his own money. He was buying his own stuff, and he had it on the register. And the lady said, "Oh, what you finna buy me?" And he looked at his money, and he looked at his stuff, and he looked at his. I said, "Don't buy her a thing." I said, "You buy your stuff, you put up there on that thing. Don't you worry about what that woman talking about. She ain't did a thing to deserve nothing."
Don't even know.
I can understand that though.
Yeah.
Don't even know.
Yeah.
And why are you talking to a child like that? Taking advantage of a child.
Yeah.
And I was like,
My child would be like, okay.
his mama sitting there rolling. I was dead serious too. I said, don't you do that. Get your stuff.
No.
Sir. Don't start that just because she's smiling in your face and asking for stuff.
That part.
We ain't doing
I
that.
told my son, we're going to have to work on your discernment, son.
He just be giving people money. He just be taking care of them.
Girl, we go out to eat. He goes, everybody, I'm
But that's
taking the
the
tab. I'm like, no.
That's the expectation now, it seems
No.
like, for women. You know what I mean? For you to just ball out on them every time you see them.
I personally-
If you're doing good for yourself, like I don't need you to take me out to do none of that stuff because I'm literally doing all that.
I definitely need you to, because if I'm doing it for myself, I'm a little different.
But
my love language is different.
But no, when I say that, it's not necessary.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because you're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway. I still expect you to do those things,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
not like, oh, I need you to pay my work. I don't.
I think for me, honestly, guys, I think that when a guy comes off and just do too much, it makes me feel like either, and you don't, because I'm very frugal too. I feel like you don't value money. I feel like your money is like you're a con man or something like that. And then I feel like you don't value me as a person to just meet me and off rip. You're trying to buy me. And that's where it becomes a product, and that's where I start
If you
feeling
lead
like.
with that
But as an
should be a red
alpha
flag.
man, I think financially, when you're in a good position and when you got money, it's not. For the most part, I think we have this sense of I'm good. So if I do right, but we lose in the end when we do this too early.
Too early. That's it.
Yeah.
And too often.
We do this too early.
Just for with no type of plan or recourse or any type of, this is an investment.
Yeah.
If I spend any amount of money on you, for me, this is an investment. And it's not that I expect anything out of my investment
Right.
except progress, natural progression,
Right.
genuineness, consideration. These are the things that I expect for my investment
Appreciative.
initially. You know, appreciation, that's what I say, consideration, progress, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like thoughtfulness, like these are the things that I expect from my initial investment because we come straight out the gate spending money.
Well, not only that, you don't want to create a pattern where you looked at
You
as
can't
an
get out of
ATM
it.
machine.
There it is. You can't get out.
Now you did something you just wanted. You really like a girl. You really want to show her you like her. Now
Right.
every
But
week
she can't get past.
every week she's looking forward to when the next time you're gonna
There
throw
it
her
is.
something.
Right.
And it's like, wow, you missed just the whole random act of kindness
Right.
because now you're expecting.
Expected. When it becomes an expectation, the
That's the
love
problem.
and the respect is gone.
That's true.
And I might be nice and I might be polite, but I'm more inclined to pimp than I am to trick.
I could see that.
Now, we got Blake's, we got Passionate, Latifah. What's your Facebook status while you
Let me
promote love?
finish this right quick. So Saturday
Yeah.
we got the Lover
Mhm.
90s party
Excited.
at Gaslight with supermodel Takara Jones and Jace performing. And then on Sunday we have Hot Works, where all the attendees are having access to go to Hot Works as well, which is a wellness event that we're doing earlier that day on Sunday. And then we have the adult prom. Did I get everything?
What's going on with the adult prom?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's gonna give you the whole nostalgic feel of when you go into a prom from back in the day.
Mhm.
We're gonna have that whole feel. So we're also gonna be honoring some couples, some amazing couples who show examples, amplify Black love. And so we have Gina Nia and Danae, and we also have Kelly Kells and her husband James. We also have Keisha and Lamont, and we got a couple other people. And so we're giving out awards to them, something different
At
as
the prom.
couples at the prom.
They're gonna be the prom kings and queens.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
it's hosted by actor Tyler Lepley.
Mhm.
And we have a special performance from Rico Barrino.
Yeah, and he's really
And
good.
when I said-
one of the Atlanta's hottest producers.
Oh yeah, Drummer Boy.
Drummer.
And,
Drummer Boy
He was on the show too.
Yeah, he's also being honored as well.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's just gonna be a good time. It's gonna be food.
And well, let me speak on Drummer Boy because him and his fiance is not married yet. Although we wanted to do this thing where we highlight couples that are married, but we also want to highlight people who are thinking and moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this couple is definitely that couple.
Man, cool.
Yes.
So cool, man. And just so connected and just, man.
Into each other.
They really into each other, love each other, they can laugh. Like, they were really able to, like, just be themselves. And I really like that about them.
Yeah.
Like, it was really cool.
And that's what it's
seeing
about.
them. Yeah. So I
Check
love
out
that.
LoveFest ATL.
LoveFestATL.com.
LoveFestATL.com.
You can check some of the videos out on our Instagram, right?
Mhm,
So
yep.
go to our Instagram, LoveFest ATL Instagram, and you can check out some of the videos of the behind the scenes as well as the conversation that we had with these couples. Man.
Yeah.
This weekend is just so packed with just. I mean, we're catering to
Next
every market.
Yes, Valentine's weekend, February 13th
We have
to the
something for
15th.
everybody. Your girls, your guys, solo, dolos. I mean, we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Don't worry about who you're gonna bring. Just come. If somebody there having the same thing, you can go click up with them when you get there.
Yeah.
Like this event is the talk of the town.
Yeah.
We're doing something different. It's not just a dinner. It's not a regular Friday night. No. It's
It's an
intentional.
experience.
It's an experience, and it's unforgettable moments that we will be creating, and we're gonna do it the right way.
Yeah.
And that came here to necessary, unnecessary podcast.
We want you to do this setup at the prom and
Okay.
kind of,
Yeah.
do quick
Pictures and
interviews.
stuff.
No, do quick interviews, maybe 2 minute interviews with the different celebrities and stuff.
Podcast now.
So don't forget to follow us at LoveFest ATL, Facebook and Instagram. Personal page, that's my real estate page. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, call me. Passionate.
That's a guilty laugh.
It's the shameless plug, man. Yeah.
That's how we're able to do this.
Promote
That's how
that.
we're able to do it.
And still evaded the question though. I wanna
Oh,
call.
your question. What was the question?
Are you single? What's your
What's your Facebook status?
Oh, I am single. You can find me on Facebook at Latifah Mosley
Are you ready to mingle?
all the time.
Oh no.
Yeah. No, I am looking. I'm looking. I'm ready to settle down. Yeah. I don't have a. This is my diamond. It's my diamond that I have. Go ahead. What happened?
He thought she was innocent, huh?
No.
But yeah, so Latifah Mosley on Facebook. You can DM me there.
Oh
No,
no.
don't say this is my diamond. This is my
Okay.
diamond right here.
It's your birthstone?
No,
Your
it's
zircon?
No, that's
No.
It looks like a
Lock it
dollar
up.
ranch.
Yeah.
That's a quartz. That's a
Yeah.
crystal. That ain't
Yeah.
a quartz. What is that?
You doing
It's a-
voodoo?
Which one is
It
that?
might be on you.